This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, answering a question off of YouTube for DT76028. He has a question about deloading, my favorite topic. His coach, his strength coach that he's working with, has him deloading every 4 weeks. And he wants to know, he feels like it's overkill, and he wants to know if it's too much. Well, if it feels like it's too much, then it could possibly be too much. It could be too much deloading going on. Also, though, what I would like to know is, if you're an athlete or something, then that kind of changes everything. So, if you're a football player, or you're a basketball player, or you're some sort of player, then there's really there's a ton of good reasons why you should deload. If you're a lifter and all you do is lift, then all you should be doing is lifting, and there really shouldn't be a deload, in my opinion. I hate the term. I hate it. It drives me nuts. I hate hearing lifters say, oh, man, I missed that lift because my CNS is fried. And then, to make matters even worse, they don't even really know what the CNS means. They think CNS is a TV station or something like that, So it just gets to be ridiculous. I don't like when people use these big terms and they go over their own head just to sound smart or just to duck out of a lift or whatever. Oh, my CNS is fried, my CNS is shot, or however they want to put it. I didn't miss it because I wasn't strong enough. I missed it because my central nervous system is zapped because I went heavy the week before. And it's like, come on. Come on, man. That's that ESPN all the time. Come on, man. That's what I feel like saying to people. Don't use an excuse. Deloading can be effective. I'm not a Nazi about it, but I do not think that if you're training optimally, if you're training smart, if you're using your damn head, then you should not need a deload. You should be able to kind of program yourself to not lift like an idiot, and you shouldn't have to even bother with a deload. Some people like to use the term, people use the term differently. Some people, when they say deload, that means they're out of the gym for a week. I would just call it a week off, fuck it. Why call it a deload? Just call it a week off. I just hate the term. The whole thing drives me crazy. I don't like backing off from anything. Anyway, here's my little rant on the deload. But, if you feel like it's too much, then maybe it's too much. Maybe you're doing it too often. But, again, if you're an athlete, that's a totally different story. That would be something to think about. If you are an athlete, then, like I said earlier, your coach might have a lot of good reasons on why you should be deloading. Okay, so you have another question about supplements. You want to know about pre-workout supplements. I use a product called Assault from Muscle Farm. That is some really good stuff. There's a lot of good shit out there. There are a lot of good products out there. So, search around, find what you feel works for you. You're saying that you take a product called Jack 3D. Whatever. Hey, whatever works, man. Whatever gets you fired up. And lastly, just to kind of touch upon that deload thing again, there's a lot of people who do it. A lot of people who implement it. There are a lot of people who, implement these certain training regimens and things like that. But for you, what you're going to need to learn how to do is to think outside the box. You want to be different. There's, I listened to a speech the other day by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I thought it was really cool. He basically just talked about behaving badly and how what's the point of being on this earth if you're just going to behave like everybody else and be like everybody else. So strive to be different and strive to find your own way and strive to find your best workout so that you can be the best that you can be. That'll yield the best results by far, better than anything anyone could ever tell you or write down on a piece of paper for you. So, lastly, remember, deloading is stupid, and I'm out of here.